I'm Chris Abbott, and we're at PHENOL55, Seattle's first full-service wine cellar. Come on in, let me show you around. This is our reception area and where we process all the wine. When our customers bring in the wine, what we want to do is give them a full-service experience such that they're not digging around their lockers trying to figure out what they've got and don't have to take the inventory of what they've got. What they do is they bring in their wine, and then we take it over to the computer and enter in all their wine into the computer, into our system. We then take full bottle photographs of the front and the back of the bottle and align that with their account. And then inside their account we also add tasting notes for the wines that they bring in. And then we wrap that all up into a really nice user interface which can be accessed from the web, right from our website, or from the iPad tablet. So this is our iPad app, and the idea is that after we've got your collection, we've had a chance to photograph the bottles and put all the details in, then all that is available to our customers. So if you were logging into your account for the first time, this is sort of the screen that you would see, and it has, you know, all your bottles laid out in a really nice clean format. And then if you wanted to see any details about any particular bottle, let's look at this cool Cedar Creek, for instance. The first thing that pops up is these really nice full resolution photos, the front and back of the bottle. The nice thing about the iPad as a delivery system is that it has these, the Retina screen really enables us to showcase these high resolution photos where you can actually read, you know, really fine details on the label. Then when you go to the details page, kind of tells you all about what this, you know, all about the individual characteristics of this wine. So it's a red cab from Washington State. And here you have the inventory, so how many bottles you're cellaring with us. And then when you go to the notes section, if this bottle has tasting notes available, we go through and cull through the tasting notes and post the ones that we have access to. So in this case, Robert Parker, Wine Spectator, Steve Tanzer, and Wine Enthusiast rated this particular wine. And in some cases, you even have drinking windows available to just guide you as to when you should be consuming the wine. In addition, we have a section called My Notes where you can actually add in your own tasting notes. So say someone gave you this special case as a anniversary gift, you could note that and in the notes to remember that your good friend gave you this particular wine. As you go through it, let's just say you say, all right, I would like to grab a couple of those bottles. You just hit the cart button here and it goes into our cart. And once you open up the cart, there's the wine, and you could dial up how many bottles you have that you'd like to consume. And then as you go to the next step, it gives you the ability to set the date and the time for when you want to either pick up here in Georgetown, or you can have it delivered to your home or office. We use a courier service. All right, so come with me just across the hall and we'll go see the cellar. The nice part about this location is we're below ground, so we have sort of the natural insulation properties that you'd want to kind of keep the temperature cool. It's nice and dark in here. Folks bring their wine in, it may or may not come in an appropriate box for storage. Some boxes are great and others aren't, but either way, every box gets its own label. And the label has the alphanumeric location of where in the cellar this box is, as well as information about the owner, who's the owner, and a QR code so we can scan that code with our iPhone and we can see exactly which bottles are in that box. Additionally, every bottle inside a box has a label as well, which denotes the owner of that bottle. The QR code, which helps us scan the bottle in and out. So if you've ordered this bottle, you can actually scan it out and know exactly, double check that we're getting the right bottle for you. And it's got the name of the wine as well. These labels are come off very easily. They're removable adhesive. It really all goes back to France, and the wine caves in France are naturally at that temperature where the great Bordeaux's and domains keep their wine is in these caves, literally these caves below ground, and the prevailing temperature in these caves is 55 degrees. So what we do is to causes it to be 55 degrees in here year round. The nice thing is we're kind of below ground, and so below ground you're automatically going to, the temperatures are going to be more stable. But we have refrigeration, 2 refrigeration units on either end, and then we have 6 fans that blow the air down the corridors to make sure there's ample air circulation. We have an air circulator in the middle of our facility as well that brings in the air, so it's blowing out this way, it's sucking in there, and then it goes through a carbon filter just to make sure the air is clean and gets pumped out again. So the whole idea is to get the air circulating and keep everything in a constant temperature of 55 degrees.